What? Did somebody say beer and carbonated beverages in the boonies? Let's try this thing out. Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? I've been looking for like an outdoor spirits, kind of like a dehydrated or freeze-dried beer, powder, whatever. I ran across these guys, Pat's Backcountry Beverages. I did get in touch with them to see if I could get like a press packet to get some more information on this. I ended up buying this out of Amazon, and they sell these. This is the actual beer pale ale. There's like one or two other flavors or types, and they sell this through a distributor. I believe they are out of California. Well, let's rip this out of the packaging and see what we got. Right off the bat, you can see it makes beer and soda, and it comes with the soda packets, and it has a BPA-free bottle container, which I guess you could also use this same bottle to hold water or whatever else you needed during your adventures or your camping trip or whatever. Well, let's see. Oh, of course it is sealed in there. You got a little thing. I believe those are the starter to help get the party going. Beverages, and there's Sherman. Yep, got that out of there, and that is everything out of the box. And flipping it over, it also has all of the calorie counts and nutrition facts for all of those beverages. And then this one contains 4 of these pale ale beers. So we're going to move the soda aside. In fact, if I'd have known that Steve was getting ready to do this camping video, I would have knocked this thing out and sent this to him so he could have tried some of this during this camping video. Now, of course, on their website they have some instructional videos on how to do this, but essentially you remove the top. This little thing right here contains this activator, which makes the CO2. And what we need to do, we need to prime this top. This top will store some water. So we need to pour a little bit of water into this bottle. And that will be sufficient. Screw this back on. And then what we're going to do is turn this over. Unlock this little blue tab. And we're going to 45, you can kind of see those bubbles. They say about 6 times. When you start seeing it squirt back up, it is full and primed. Now we'll grab one of these activator packets, and it has a nice tear notch all the way across the top. And inside this, just so you know, it's citric acid and potassium bicarbonate. They recommend you give it a good shake to make sure that all of the powder and crystals are on the bottom part, so you don't spill them everywhere. Fold it in half, and we will empty it into this reservoir. That's right, all you get in there. And then we'll screw this back onto this lid. Just like that. Oh, before we do that, we need to add, of course, our beer. Oh, it smells pretty strong, actually. And this is just a concentrate. That smells good. It's definitely got that beery taste. And there is a 12-ounce line mark or fill volume, or 16 ounce. That's what it is. We will fill this all the way up to the top. screw on our activator. And then we'll pump this handle at 45 degrees a good 6 or 7 times to get this carbonation process going. Oh, I'm going a little too far. You hear it, the carbonation coming out. And then we'll lock that down. Now instead of shaking this up and down, it has to go in a side-to-side motion for 2 minutes. That's right, 2 minutes. Well, I'll continue on and I'll be right back with you. Okay, once you're done with that, and you can see the carbonation has taken effect, it's got nice and bubbly. It says just let it sit for about 1 minute. And the whole purpose of letting it sit for that minute is if you shake any carbonated beverage in a can and you open it up, what's going to happen is it's just going to spray out. So we waited that minute. We're going to unlock this, and we are slowly going to open up this tab, and we should hear that nice hiss. We're just letting that excess CO2 escape. It's all out. We'll lock that back down. Unscrew our cap, and you can see all of that bicarbonate and citric acid. It's nice and foamy. We have some nice bubbles in there. I'm going to give this a try right out of this container. Wow, that's actually not that bad. Granted, it's not like getting a beer right out of the can or the tap, but it does have, you can see the bubbles in there, a little bit of the foam. If you look on the side, you can definitely see that bubblage, that carbonation. Wow, this thing actually does work. That's kind of impressive. Well, cheers, everybody. And it is a pale ale. It is not overly powerful. You can see those bubbles, that carbonation coming up. Wow, this really is doing a good job. I'm quite sure the soda would be perfect too. But like we said, if you were out in the field and you just wanted to kick back and have a beer, well, this is definitely one way that you could do that after a long hike without carrying a 12-ounce or 16-ounce beer with you. But overall, I can say that it worked. It did put carbonation back into this beer. Not too shabby. If you're asking if I would recommend this, that would be up to you if you want to spend almost $50 for this thing. And I guess it depends how much you like beer or soda. Like I said, this is very light. I'm sure that the stout version would have packed more of that beer flavored punch that we all know I love. Well, everybody, this was a great review. I'm going to enjoy drinking the rest of this 16 ounces of Liquid Heaven, and I will see you all on my next review. Bye.